Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 23rd day of December 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to APMEX so we could check out those live spot prices. However, before that, I'm going to welcome you over to Good Morning to You with Tiny Numismatics. That's number 306. Starts this morning at 9:30 a.m. East Coast, 6:30 a.m. on the West Coast. And it says here, lovely weather, sir. Yeah. Hopefully you're enjoying the weather outside from the inside and you're nice and toasty. Now, another thing I want to do before we head over to APMEX is give a huge shout out and a big thank you to all of our channel members. Really, really appreciate you. It's only $1.99 a month and it makes a real big difference in our lives here. Now, looks like gold is up $10.40 to $18.0710. Silver's up 35 cents to $24.02. Platinum up $15.90 to $10.1550. And look at that, palladium down $15.90 to $16.9350. And look at that, $16.93 versus $18.0710. I think that's just incredible. And also, folks, well, a lot of people think that platinum and palladium are industrial metals. Now let's head over here to bullion sales at the United States Mint. And there's a bit of a dry spell happening here that we wanted to show you. It says December's, well, no sales, nothing, no new tail to tail. And I think if you look at that information there of no new tail to tail for the bullion sales of 2022, well, you couple that with this, the next product going to be out at the United States Mint is the American Innovation $1 coin from Ohio. And that's going to be January 30th, almost the last day, second to the last day of January, right? So that's incredible. And when was the last time we had anything from the United States Mint at all, right? So we'd have to go to November 14, 2022, a week after the election. Yeah, and that was the American Innovation $1 coin reverse proof set. I think that's incredible that back-to-back products are the American Innovation dollars. And I really do believe, seeing the Ohio coin here, that this American Innovation coin program is finally going to be taking off because of this design is just so amazing and so compelling. Now, let's head over here to Coin World. There's an article by William T. Gibbs dated December 19, 2022. Title of the article is Monday Morning Brief for December 19, 2022. What will 2023 bring? And there you go. That's the NGCX labels, and I'll show you those here in a second. Bam! So if you're interested in picking these up, they're from Pinehurst and Bullion Shark, and this one is a first day of issue FDOI, and it's about $10 more than the early release issued by the same company, Pinehurst. There you go. This one's $84.99. Not sure who's selling it there. But one thing I wanted to share with you while I was looking this up, 240,000 reviews and seller 100%. So I think the people over at eBay have updated their website to reflect the seller's percentage of, oh my goodness, good, bad, and neutral, as well as how many reviews they've had. Isn't that interesting? Now let's go back to Coin World. Alrighty, here it says here, as we prepare to enter the new year, let us look into our mythical crystal ball and attempt to predict what the numismatic community will witness in 2023. We love doing that around here. That's kind of our thing. To do that, I solicited thoughts from our editorial staff. And now this is from Larry Jewett, the editorial director. Now, the low-hanging fruit prediction, I believe this is like low-hanging fruit means easy peasy prediction, right? I believe auction prices for rarities will continue to rise and we'll see more coins in the $2 to $3 million range. Absolutely. And you remember when that gold coin sold on June 18th for like $18 million, like a year and a half ago? Wow, yeah, that was something. Now, he also says, and I think this is going to be something that really affects most of us, because that $2 to $3 million coin thing, yeah, I'm out. I'm definitely not in that neighborhood, or I'd have to win the lottery for that action. Now, it says here, there will be continued issues with silver planchets. There you go. Despite the outcry for more. So there you go. More continuing problems with silver planchets. And folks, what items are coming up for 2023 that will require these silver planchets? Yep, you know it. The Morgan and Peace dollars, the proof, the uncirculated, and the reverse proofs. Remember, there's no commemoratives for 2023, so I think the Mint can easily focus on those Morgan and Peace dollars, but will they be able to fulfill the maximum that has been allotted to them? I'm just getting super excited. I'm starting to smack stuff, waving my hand around. Now, it says here, maybe a grading war. Once Certified Acceptance Corporation grading gets online? Wow, question mark. From Jeff Stark, senior editor for World Coins. More coins, more themes, lower mintages. I like that. World Mints and issuers will continue to work to offer something unique to a broader audience while paring down mintages for new issues. I think that's happening at the United States Mint for about the last 4 or 5 years right now for their annual sets, their bread and butter sets, yeah? Now, it says here, cash is not dead. but it may be on life support. The increasing use of technology in commerce, and let's face it, folks, a lot of us just use our bank cards, our debit cards, to do a lot of transactions, and it would be easy to switch over to a cashless society for a lot of us. Now it says, and the shift to online purchases continues to threaten the need for real money in circulation, but enough system and constituencies benefit from having coins and paper money to ensure that they are safe. What goes up must come down. Well, right. After raging demand for Morgan dollars, silver, and gold American Eagles, among other segments, those markets and maybe more seem to understandably be ripe for a correction. I think so too. And I think we have seen some of the Morgan dollars correct from the older ones and some of the newer ones as well, especially in the raw and 69 grades. Okay. Now it says here, unless they aren't. That's a complete null hypothesis of the former statements, unless they aren't. Yeah. So it says here, nothing made sense for some time, and I think that's absolutely true ever since 2020 started. Now it says here from Fern Loomis, copy editor, the Mint may only have a few extra Morgan dollars and peace dollars available for public sale when the sale date arrives. Absolutely, but several thousand of each will have been sold by subscription. The collectors who did not purchase by subscription will be upset and oh man, and by the many thousands of satisfied customers will quietly smile. So there you go. So he believes that the subscription folks are going to be happy campers, while the folks that didn't get on those, which are still available right now, are going to be upset and not smiling. Now it says here, say nothing at all and sit back to read the letters of complaint from the collectors who did not subscribe. So he's warning you there. If you haven't subscribed to those already, you might want to get on that if you're interested. Now it says here, and now some predictions of my own. This is where it concerns the NGCX stuff. And I really like the NGCX. I really do. And I hope it becomes standardized industry-wide. The changes to the third-party grading community will be among the biggest stories in 2023. We will learn whether Numismatic Guarantees company new grading system, NGCX, catches on with the numismatic community. Submissions are being limited to those from a small number of select dealers and marketers. I suspect that collectors of slabs, those who follow the philosophy of buy the plastic, not the coin. Ouch, never heard that before. I've always heard the opposite, buy the coin, not the slab, will show an interest. And I'm interested in buying just one because it's the very first year that they are showcasing these and coming out. And it says there's a small number of select dealers and marketers that are going to be even able to submit. So it says here, if sample slabs are distributed at one or more of the early 2023 conventions, expect them to be hot among that specialized market. Uncertain is whether the broader numismatic community will show a strong interest and whether non-collectors will come to embrace the system as individuals behind this program hope. I totally think that we should be able to have this grading system get bigger and bigger and stronger within the industry. But, like I said, that's my prediction. That's what we kind of do here. We try and foretell the future somewhat. And, if it does get standardized, everybody knows what 1 through 10 is. But what's interesting is like the 9.0, 9.1, 9.9, and so on and so forth. We'll see how that goes. Now it says here, CAC Grading Company. Grading will probably get a strong start. Now, there you go. Another grading company is happening here. Another third-party action is coming online. It's CAC Grading, right? So we have a new grading type and a new grading company. And they say here they're going to get a strong start, but its position in the field of third-party grading services will be determined by market acceptance, and that can happen only after the collectors and dealers have had time to review the firm's first slabbed coins. All right, so I don't think that we've seen those first slab coins on eBay like we have for the NGCX, but I imagine, like they said, give it time. All right. Now it says here, if CAC grading starts strong and stays strong, current market leaders may see a drop-off in submissions. At least we will see some crossover submissions to the new firm. And imagine all the ones that are already slabbed getting new slabs. That would be incredible. And will they get the green bean on there as well? The U.S. Mint will continue. Oh, here we go. And this is the second person saying this. The U.S. Mint will continue to struggle to find sufficient silver planchets for an American Eagle silver bullion coin program, and market premiums will remain high, and that's no fun. And I think we can get rid of the market premiums if the United States Mint gets rid of all the middle persons in that transaction between us and the mints. So bring those bullion coins to the Mint website and let us buy them on, well, heck, why couldn't we buy a tube or monster box on subscription every year, right? That would be amazing. And, if the Mint is concerned about, onesie, twosie sales, maybe they can outsource that one. But I'm sure a lot of people would like to subscribe to tubes or monster boxes or half monster boxes and so on and so forth. Now, Let's keep on keeping on here. Collectors, investors, in reaction, will turn to 1-ounce bullion coins with lower premiums, thus lowering the demand for the Silver Eagles. Yeah, I don't know about the half. I don't believe this second half of the one, but I do believe that people are going to be looking for other 1-ounce bullion coins with lower premiums. In fact, that's already happening, right? You're already doing that. We're already doing that, thus lowering demand for American Silver Eagles. And that's why I don't believe that that's necessarily true, because, well, people are already turning to those, and the American Eagles aren't, well, the premiums are just still way high, too high. Now, it says here the Bureau of Engraving and Printing will resume offering numismatic products, though through the U.S. Mint. For the first time in more than a year, the Bureau will also reopen its public tours, closed since the start of the COVID pandemic. Rare coins will continue to bring strong prices and set records. The early 2023 offering of some rare and unique coins will provide a barometer, or us a barometer, for the year to come. Yeah, that'll be amazing. What are your predictions for 2023? I think everybody, that's a question for you and me. And you know what I think? I think 2023 is going to be a year of limitations, caps, in fact. And where do we go from there? I don't know, but I'm really willing to find out. Now let's go to those plus ones today. Got some good ones. Bam! Look at this. What do snowmen eat for breakfast? Is it Frosted Flakes or Ice Crispies? Not sure, but he looks hungry. Now let's head over here to the next one, and it is Proverbs 29:1. And I think it's paraphrased. I'm not sure this is exactly how it went, but I think this is the gist of it. It says here, if you get more stubborn every time you're corrected, one day you'll be crushed and never recovered. Yikes. Yikes. So that's being a stiff neck, right? Hardening your neck and not being able to recover, because there'll be no remedy for that crushing. Ouch. Sounds painful. Now let's head over here to 3Nine's Fine 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Runs DMC versus Jason Nevins, and it's called It's Like That. And it's about, well, learning when somebody's teaching, and teaching when getting taught while somebody's teaching. I think that's how they put it. Anyway, it's a really cool song. It's got a great vibe in the morning. Hope you enjoy it. There it is, folks. I think that's all I got for you today. Well, I want to thank y'all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, say please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker. Y'all have a great weekend.